All right, it's that time of year again. It's time for
IAAPA.
We're going to show you around, going to take you along with us. Today is all about theme parks and roller coasters, and tomorrow is all about
arcades
and food.
Yes.
So let's go on this amazing journey. Now, I want to say to all you roller coaster enthusiasts that might be watching this, stay to the end. There might be some free gifts that you might be able to win.
Mm-hmm.
So come along for the journey as we travel through IAAPA.
All right, everyone, we are now here at Mock Rides for Night Flight Expedition. We know that one of these rides have already been put out in public, somewhere I think in Germany or Italy, I can't remember where. But this is the first one coming to America, and just look at that beautiful logo. And of course they have the TV right up here showcasing the ride itself. So let's just wait for this announcement and see what it looks like together.
You help us give a countdown. What do you think? Ready?
Ready.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
There it is. It's a beautiful logo. It looks a little bit like a flying machine too.
So we're going to have Christian and Eugene go around and get in the boat for some photos for you. And then we'll set up so that we can do some interviews immediately after. So please bear with us.
All right, so we are here with Max here from Mock Rides, and we just wanted to first say thank you for the unveiling of this wonderful and beautiful.
It's nice, right?
It's so good, so gorgeous. Now, I know that you said you had, of course, the test product, I think, was in France, right?
Yeah, right.
So if I'm going to ask you, how did y'all come up with this kind of like design? I know y'all have water coasters in the past, but to do this and have like the ride track in the water, like that's just brilliant.
So actually, this idea is quite old. So we got an inquiry like 13 years ago for a water attraction that needs to float on top of the water, but still is guided by a track beneath.
Yeah.
And we struggled along to find customers and to find the right idea to make this really happen. We then said, okay, let's build a prototype in our factory in Waldkirch to test it. Now we have 2 prototypes in Waldkirch itself. So yeah, we have one for the water flow and one for the water part and one for the big drop. So these 2 are really, really cool. And as well, we got the prototype in France at Futuroscope, opening this year. So it was really, really good attraction, really positive feedback for that.
Yes, I've seen some POVs of it, and it is just beautiful.
So the wild water portion of the ride is like crazy, really like crazy.
So I wanted to also bring up, of course, Mock is known in the coaster community for having some amazing coasters. I mean, Stardust Racers at Epic Universe is just amazing.
Best, yeah.
So out of all the coasters that y'all have been able to bring out, like for innovation design, is there anything that y'all are hoping to innovate next?
That's always the big question. What's coming up next?
Yeah.
So we are sitting now on top of the track, besides the track, we are spinning. We are doing loops with a spin. We are going inside of the water. We are hanging beneath the track. We have a powered vehicle. We have a limb coaster. We have an LSM coaster. We have so a product range is like
it just
really,
goes on
really
and on and on.
It really goes on and on. What's really next? I don't know. I don't know what's coming, but I know there will be something to come, and we will be innovative each and every time. And
that's what I love about this, especially one thing I want to say as a fluffy person myself, I love that y'all are very accommodating when it comes to the rides. There are a few manufacturers I'm not going to name, but they are known for not being fluffy friendly, and y'all are always on it. So I want to say thank you from us, thank you from me. And one last thing I want to say is that any of the coaster enthusiasts that are watching this that couldn't be out here, what would you say to entice them even more to come out to Dollywood to try this coaster?
So what we've seen right now, so what you've seen in Futuroscope, where we do the whitewater portion, where we do going on the lake, do the lift and stuff like that, that's cool. But wait for Dollywood. They have something in store that will be really, really, really outstanding.
You heard it here first. Thank you again, Max, for this interview. I hope you have a great rest of your con.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, so we just got done with Mock, and we're on our way over to Vekoma because Vekoma's up next, but we're passing by Intamin, and look what they have here for all of IAAPA to see. It's going to Universal Orlando.
No.
Oh, sorry, Hollywood.
I was like, strike that, reverse it.
Yeah, strike it, reverse it. But this is the new Hollywood Drift going to Universal Hollywood. Now, people are speculating that Orlando is getting their own. I honestly do not believe so. I made a whole video about what I think is going there. Go check it out, link down below. But this is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm wondering, is there going to be different cars for each train? So therefore, you know, you have Don Toretto, I think that's what this car is for, and okay. Sorry, I've never seen Fast and Furious. Don't know it. Not really big into cars. But that would be pretty cool if you have different ones for different characters' cars. Yeah. Anyway, on to Vekoma. All right, we are here at Vekoma Rides for a unveiling of a first of its kind ride type. Don't mind the airtime obsessed over there. But Vekoma has been killing it in the world of coasters and rides. And the fact that this is coming to SeaWorld Orlando, which is literally in my backyard, a first-of-its-kind ride type, cannot wait. So if you don't know anything about Vekoma, they are the ride manufacturer of several favorite roller coasters like Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. You have Dragonfly and Big Bear Mountain at Dollywood. And of course, for overseas, the one that I'm looking forward to most, Fly at Fantasialand. They are an amazing ride manufacturer, and I cannot wait to see what they unveil today.
Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody, and welcome to the Vekoma booth. My name is Stephanie McChara. I'm the Director of Public Relations for SeaWorld Orlando. I'm here with Connor Mark, the CEO for Vekoma Rides. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. You guys have been amazing in this partnership and bringing this whole project to fruition. Now, we don't want to ignore the elephant in the room, and we don't want to make you guys wait because we love big reveals, big reactions, and big countdowns. So, Anna Mark, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sequest Legends of the Deep, everybody. Yes. You'll be hearing more from our team in just a few minutes.
All right, guys, we're here with Yoni with Vekoma Rides. So we just wanted to ask you a little bit more about this awesome innovation they all have done, especially with SeaWorld. So if you can give me a little bit, in your own words, what does this ride mean to you?
Well, I think it's a very special new type of ride. It's really a unique experience. Guests get to experience whatever theme that the park wants to convey from a bird perspective, so they really get to view it from above and then also from the sides, which is really awesome. There are a lot of possibilities with this vehicle. So you have the yaw rotation, and that's fully programmable, so you can determine yaw speed, acceleration, those kind of things. And then we have speed that is fully programmable, but I don't know if you've seen, but what is really awesome is that the vehicle has a natural swing.
Oh.
So it can swing to max 20 degrees to the front, back, and sides.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so you can get like, if you're like over the edge, you can get that feeling like you're getting.
Yeah, so
Love
if
it.
you, for example, make good use of the track and the rotation and the speed, then you can really have that dynamic motion, which can simulate a flying or underwater experience in this case. So that's really cool. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, I noticed that the restraints, they're very accommodating for, I mean,
are.
especially a fluffy person like myself. I love it whenever rides go out of the way to make sure that everyone in the family can ride.
Of course, yeah.
Is that one of the main things that y'all are looking forward, especially with the flat rides and dark ride entertainment section?
Yeah, we really want to create an inclusive vehicle.
Yes.
So a lot of people can enter it. Children can enter it if they're over 31.5 inches. So yeah, it's really an experience for the whole family, friend groups, whoever wants to ride it. So
with this being the first of its kind, What do you think do you think this is going to change the theme park industry, especially for this ride itself? Like, where do you see this going in the future?
We think so, yeah, we definitely hope so. We designed it to be really a unique experience and also offer a different way to tell stories and really immerse guests in the ride with dynamic motion, but also with the onboard audio system that we have, for example. So as you can see, we have 2 speakers on the top, and then we have a subwoofer and a butt kicker. So you have a lot of possibilities to create that immersive sound experience and a lot of different layers in the sounds and really immerse guests and have that all around sound. So
well, thank you so much for the answers. Thank you so much for coming on here.
Of course.
Definitely, when you get the chance, come out here to SeaWorld Orlando to ride this ride. We're gonna be there opening day. It is beautiful. Like, the camera does not do it justice, to be honest. Thank you again so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your con.
Have a good day.
Thank you. We're gonna come over here, try and get a spot for the next one, which is right behind me, Tormenta, going to Six Flags over Texas. It is the first of its kind as well as a Giga Dive coaster, standing at a whopping height of, I think, 309 feet. And I think it has like 5 inversions. Not for sure. I'm gonna have to see about that. But we're here for Tormenta. One thing I also want to mention, right out here next to Bolivar and Map Yard, right behind me is RMC, unveiling a flat ride of theirs. It looks like it's a Dumbo ride, but it's made by RMC. Like, that is automatically amazing. We're definitely gonna have to get a ride on that and just test it out, because why not? It's IAAPA. You're here for rides, you're here for fun, and let's just bring you along the journey.
As the world's first Giga Dive coaster, it is going to be incredible. It can only be experienced at Six Flags over Texas. We are incredibly proud to partner with Six Flags on this attraction, but if I may, I'd like to briefly go through all 6 of those world records, okay? Record number 1, Tormenta will feature the world's tallest vertical loop, standing proudly at 179 feet tall. Record number 2, Tormenta will feature the world's tallest Himmelman version. A little bit taller than vertical loop, it will feature Himmelman version at 218 feet tall, okay? Record number 3, Tormenta will be the world's fastest dive coaster, exceeding speeds of 87 miles per hour, or 140 kilometers per hour. Record number 4, Tormenta will be the world's longest dive coaster, 4,199 feet. It's a ride duration of just under 3 minutes. It's an incredible long duration, big drops, big heights, big elements. It's going to be incredible. Record number 5, Tormenta will feature the world's tallest beyond vertical drop at 95 degrees. If you think of a drop where you're beyond vertical, 95 degrees, you are going to be slightly inverted. You'll feel slightly inverted. It will feel incredible. And then last but not least, record number 6, Tormenta will be the world's tallest dive coaster, standing proud over the great state of Texas at 309 feet tall. If you think of a Giga coaster, most Giga coasters, in fact, all Giga coasters, you don't get that much experience to appreciate the duration you have over 300 feet into the air, right? You go up the hill, you lift hill, you have a drop, and it's quickly over. Well, with Tormenta, we're able to provide you over 20 seconds of ride duration at that 300-foot elevation. You get to appreciate the beautiful park and your surroundings of Six Flags over Texas. You'll see the city of Arlington. It is going to be just awesome. Okay?
At this time, I'd like to introduce some friends and invite them to the stage who have been running, conditioning, and training for this reveal. Make some noise. All right. Get those cameras ready. Get those videos set. It's time to see what's under the cover. Let's start a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tormenta, opening at Six Flags Over Texas in 2026. Thank you guys for joining us. We're excited to have you come get up close and personal. The wheels are massive. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person, so quite impressive. We invite you to take photos, post to social using hashtag #DropTheGate. Thank you very much and have a great IAAPA.
Now, beyond that, there's a lot of things that we work on a daily basis. Like I said earlier, sometimes our ideas come from the past, and sometimes they come from the future, and sometimes we get an opportunity to blend those two things together. So to share with you a little bit about that and explain one of our newest blended opportunities, I'm going to turn the time over to Trevor Dyer. He is our Director of Sales and Marketing.
Thanks, Jason. We're really excited to have you all here, and many of you have probably seen RailRider. RailRider represents that we have an idea of what we're wanting customers to be able to ride and experience. This ride is a ride that's built for people of all ages, and it's also built for all parks, of all sizes. Whether you're big or small, we realize that every park needs the ability to build and have a world-class roller coaster, one that the entire family can ride together. One of the unique things about RailRider is how flexible it is. It's flexible for any site, any layout. It can be done with different launch systems or lift hills. It can be done at a super high capacity. It can be done on a very small budget as well. We're really excited about what it represents. We're really excited about the flexibility in who can ride it. And we're also very excited about the flexibility in the designs of what RailRider can become for the imagination of all those park operators and creators out there. So without further ado, ready guys? In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
So we're very excited about this. It's been running at our facility. We have over 4,000 cycles already, so we're super, super excited, and we'll be available for questions if you have any. Oh wait, there's one more thing. Sorry, I forgot about this. All right, just to show you what it can be, and to show that we value where we come from, our heritage, our history, and the tradition that our company S&S was built on.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So this just shows what we can do with Mine Train. It can be very simple, but it can also be very themed out for any park. And still be very inclusive for all riders, 39 inches and higher. So without that, we encourage you to come up and take your pictures. We'll be available for questions. And we're excited to see this in a park near you soon. Thank you all very much for coming.
All right, so my thoughts on RailRider. So that kind of system is very unique, very, like I said, it's going to be built for everyone. It's going to be built for the entire family, people of all different shapes, sizes as well. As a fluffy person myself, companies that go out of their way to make sure it's all inclusive is automatically just hands down one of the best things that companies do. And I appreciate that. And those ride vehicles, they look freaking amazing. Like I said, it's their take on the single rail coasters, and I think it's a really good one, and I cannot wait to see it implemented at other parks. But now we are here for RMC to see what they bring to the table.
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, wow.
We are thrilled to be adding a new Raptor coaster in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's going to be our Raptor coaster, a custom Raptor coaster, roughly 100 feet tall, a little over 50 miles per hour, move about 350 people per hour it goes through. We are super excited to be working with the family that owns the park. We think this is going to be a great addition and a great way to celebrate their 60th anniversary.
Okay, so I don't have the microphone on me, so I hope you can hear me. But we didn't come to the press conference for Saturday Dark Rides. We knew it was going to be Phantom Theater.
Kings Island,
Kings
2026.
Island. Cannot wait. The animatronics look great. Here's a little video of them. But yeah, it's looking beautiful. Cannot wait. Our next press conference isn't until later. It's going to be another Zamperla one. Now, I know they didn't go to the other Zamperla, but what can you do? Alright, so I am here with Adam from Zamperla Group, and we're going to basically talk a little bit about what they just unveiled, which is the Double Heart Coaster. Now, you were saying off camera that this has been something that y'all have been working on for years, a way to reinvent what was already in the market and bring yourselves back, correct?
Yeah.
So what would you say has been the hardest thing to deal with when it comes to reimagining new coasters like this?
I mean, I think really the key to the success and the challenge at first was having great talent. We had a really good team, but we added to it, especially during COVID. And so with that, we brought on a lot of some experienced engineers, but also just some young, passionate people who were coaster enthusiasts who became engineers. So it's really a great mix of talent that's let us, excel in this area.
Okay, and you were mentioning coaster enthusiasts that you had brought on. So what would you say to those coaster enthusiasts that want to get into the business but don't know exactly where to start? What would you say to them?
I mean, I'd say two things. One, it is challenging because there are probably less people that actually design roller coasters than are professional athletes. So there's not a lot, but definitely if you're engineering minded, structural engineering, mechanical engineering are great ways to go. But also remember that the industry is so diverse, and even if you can't design coasters, we have so many positions available for young people in the industry that, whether it's electrical or lighting or so many different assets of what we do, we create little worlds, and all those worlds need tons of different resources. So you can be a part of the industry even if you're not doing necessarily roller coaster design.
That is amazing to hear. But one last thing I do want to ask is the innovative designs that y'all have been coming out with have just been improving year after year. So I have to ask, what does this mean for the future of the innovative ideas that y'all have? Is there anything y'all can, I don't want to say sneak peeks or anything. That's not here, no. But is there anything that y'all are looking forward to in the future to unveil?
Yes, we already have some pretty cool coaster projects lined up that we'll be announcing whenever the client would like to, as well as some pretty amazing flat rides. We actually come up with one new flat ride every year, and luckily our challenge right now is figuring out which cool one do we want to make and not coming up with an idea. So
no, I saw the flat ride behind us. That is amazing. I love how all-inclusive it is. So thank you so much for taking the time out to do a little interview with us. Thank you so much to Zamperla for bringing these awesome coasters, and I can't wait to see what y'all bring next.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, before we wrap up, it's time for something that I've been so happy to see, and that is the, I would say, annual drum show. Let's go see how Sky Elements lights up the sky. And with that, IAAPA Expo Day 1 has come to an end. But we want to let you know we have a bunch of free gifts for all of you coaster enthusiasts out there. But what do you have to do to win? Well, you have to comment on this video. One comment per person can be entered in. Every 15 comments, another person can win, up to 3 different winners. So, what you have to comment is, what are you most wanting to see next year when it comes to the rides that were introduced this year? What is your favorite? Also, who's your favorite manufacturer, and what is your favorite roller coaster ride?
Those 3 will be put into a drawing, and we will select up to 3 winners.
Yes, we'll let you know through via YouTube whether or not you win, and you'll have 1 week to get back in touch with us. If not, then we'll pick someone else.
Special thanks to Vekoma, Mach, S&S,
RMC.
A lot of random companies that help donate prizes. So you definitely want one of these bags, because there's a lot of stuff that even I want to steal from these bags.
And a huge shout out goes to Mach, Vekoma, and Zamperla for taking time out of their day to actually sit down and have a little interview with me. I really do appreciate it. We know we're not the biggest, but when it comes to this, we want to make sure that every coaster enthusiast that watches this...
as you can see by our badges, we are not media. We are just here as attendees. So thank you very much to those companies for putting up with us.
Until tomorrow, which will be their turn, I'll be holding the camera. But until tomorrow, keep calm and coaster beyond. Bye, guys.
See ya.